Hey YouTube, what is up? Quarterman here. We have a box of the new Avatar: The Last Airbender play boosters. A good buddy of mine, Rob, who's actually been on the channel before, gave this box to me to open for the channel. So shout out to him. Hopefully we can pull him some big hits. I know at the time we're recording right now, we're looking for the Badger Cub has kind of gone up in price, the Librarian, the Bossing Say, Wall. What else do we got? There's the obviously Aang. There's one of those. I'm trying to think. Oh, there's an Appa. I think it's the Mono White Appa. Oh my goodness, I'm ruining his box on him. All right, and we'll go through this pretty quick as far as the commons and uncommons go, because as per usual, I'm not on top of things, and the set's been out for like a little bit, so this isn't exactly new. I'm sure anyone watching this has already seen other box opening videos, so we'll skim through them fairly quickly. We're hoping to hit some of those good mythics. I do like the bendings. You guys should leave a comment down below. Let me know what of the bendings is your favorite. Earth, water, air, fire. All right, so as I mentioned, we'll go through them fairly quickly. Okay, so this is the set where the foil's in the front, if there's a foil, followed by the rare. So we have Obsessive Pursuit is our first rare, and then our uncommons. And again, we will skim through some of these. I'll go really fast. If you guys want to pause the video or slow it down, look through these, feel free. But I don't want to waste too much time on those. What we're going to focus on is, let me scoot this stuff down, get all set up so that we can kind of start skimming through these pretty quickly. But we'll focus on the rares and hopefully get a good foil rare or foil mythic even. All right, we got an ally token. Ally's big in this set. Meditation pools. Oh, we got two foils. Okay, so put all the foils in this pile, and the Great Divide Guide as a rare. And then, oh, okay, so that is the rare. I wasn't certain if the alternate arts were going to take place in addition to a rare, but it looks like some of those are going to be just the rare slot, I guess. All right, there we go. As I mentioned, we'll keep this quick. Usually I've been doing all collector booster boxes on the channel, so those can take some time. I know this is obviously a lot more packs. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to skim through this pretty quickly. We've got tokens over there, and oh, all right, so there's another foil. So you can get multiple foils. I'm trying to understand how these packs work. There's the Realm of Ka. I don't know. It's funny because I've actually watched this show. I liked the Avatar series. I liked the Legend of Korra, the follow-up. I thought that was a really good series. Debatably better than the original, but I don't know. I think there's like some nostalgia that goes along with the original series. Love the characters. I thought it was really good. Usually I'm into like more serious anime stuff. That's like a Nickelodeon show, but I thought it was done very well for all things considered, I guess. All right, so food token. There's a full art planes. We'll leave the full arts separate as well. There we go. All right, we got a foil rare. We got Sokka, the bold boomerang. So there's our first full rare, followed by Toph. Wow, what a good pack. And Toph is just so badass, let's be real. That's a good pull. Actually, it was a really good pack. Probably I don't know why I said probably. It is the best pack so far. And let's see if we can top that. We need to get some mythics, because we've yet to see a mythic yet. Obviously, we're not even more than 3 packs in, so that's understandable. But I'm curious to see how many mythics we will hit. Hoping for, let's go for 4. So there's a food token. There's our island. Put those up there. How to Start a Riot for our foil. There's another version of Toph for a rare. And Meteor Sword. It's a cool Meteor Sword. That's the one I think Sokka made, right? It was made out of the meteor, and he went up and he crafted it himself. It's been a while since I watched that series, but I do remember one of my favorite episode, or maybe it was a couple episodes, was like the blood bending. Also the faceless kind of demon spirit thing was pretty cool too. I like the whole concept behind that. There's Aang's Journey as our foil. It does seem like we get a foil every pack. Hey, Azula. That's a cool card. And it's interesting because she's Demir, but she has firebending. So I think that's interesting. Obviously, it's bound to happen just because it's an ability, but it's interesting. I don't really know how that would work, I guess, in Commander, because it's not in her identity, I don't believe, because it's in the parentheses. But at the same time, she produces red mana. So, haven't looked that up ahead of time. Here's a copy token. Actually, some of the tokens are pretty cool. I might have to bug rot for some of these. Then we have the Boulder, ready to rumble. And hey, wow, there we go. This is, at the time of recording, this is the biggest hit in the set. I want to say, last I checked, and I could be wrong, I think this was like $60, $70 right now. So there's our first mythic. We're going to leave that up top. What a big hit. So glad. I want to get Robbie something. I'll just say I use some of my luck as a thank you for allowing me to open this box for him. Kind of in the spot right now, having a difficult time staying on top of all the sets as much as I would love to. Even the last box opening we did, which is the Spider-Man collector booster, even that I was hesitant on. It was, you know, a little late to the game when I opened it, but I got a good deal on it, and I just wanted to have something. Waterbending Ascension, oh my goodness, if I could talk. Oh, that's cool. Flopsy, Boomy's buddy. Oh, nice. Okay. Combustion technique in the cool variant art. And then the commons. Skimming through them pretty quick. All right, so we got one mythic so far. 2 more packs to go, the first third of the box. And I'm trying to keep the speed of these going pretty quick. So this isn't like a 45-minute video by any means. I try to keep these things under a half hour. And, hey, Secret Tunnel. Interesting card. I know I just said it was a speed up, but this land can't be blocked. And I know that earthbending can make them into lands, but it's interesting to see a land that can't be blocked that doesn't inherently like turn itself into a creature. It's not a creature land, so I think that's interesting. But obviously, you know, in Magic, there's a ton of things that can turn lands into creatures, like elementals, and put counters on them, stuff like that. But I'm sure that'll be mostly used for some of the earthbending stuff. But it also might be a card that can somehow maybe get broken, because it could also give creatures that share a type, 2 of them, unblockable as well. So there we go. We got Badger Mole. I got excited for a second when I saw that foil. It's not the Badger Mole Cub. That would have been amazing. Hey, the Fire Nation Drill. There we go. Cool looking card. Then Uncle Iroh, or Iroh. And the commons skimming through. Let's keep it moving. I'm just moving the commons off camera. All right, so first third of the pack, we got 1 mythic. If we can maintain that, we'll be at 3 mythics, but again, I'd like to find something good for him. Oh, nice, there we go. Got the full art with Momo, and it's a foil, so we'll put that in the foil pile. Fire Nation Raider, and, oh, speaking of Arrow, Grand Lotus. Crescent Island Temple, Foggy Swamp, and then those are the only uncommons. We will skim through these nice and quickly. I also do like the new colorless wall. Was it the Wall of Bossing Say, I think it's called. Gives other permanents indestructible. Pretty cool. It's kind of like a chroma, or an Avacyn, I'm sorry, not a chroma. They can be thrown into any deck pretty much, so there we go. We got Momo. Momo is our foil, and the Firebender Ascension for our rare. Earth Rumble, Wolf Bat, and Fire Sages for our uncommons. Skim through these nice and quickly. I'm going to try my best in 2026 to be in a position where I can buy the sets as they come out again and hopefully open them in a timely manner, not like weeks after they've already come out. Hey, Katara. There we go. I do like this border treatment they went with. It's really nice. Here's our rare. We got Invasion Reinforcements, Prince of Freedom, Honest Work, and Azula on the Hunt. With her cool little pet that she was trying to sniff out Aang with. Azula was she's kind of mean in that show. I like that. All right. We got an ally token, followed by a full art swamp and Sandbender's Storm. Oh, there we go. Second mythic. We did get the White Lotus tile. I think this is in like the top 5 or 10 most valuable cards in the set, so that's pretty good. Excellent. So there's our second mythic of the box so far. That is hopefully not the only one in this stack, because like I said, I'd like to at least get 4 mythics. And we're not even halfway down the box yet. We have 2. So I think that there is hope for that. We did get a foil rare. So that's excellent as well. We got Zuko's Exile for our foil, and Iroh the Tea Master. Oh, there we go. One of many. That's cool. Again, some of the stuff, the art, maybe it's just the card name itself. If you're a fan of the show, they did a really good job with the set. I know that we all are probably feeling a little overwhelmed with the way Hasbro has been just pumping out all these Universes Beyond sets, and I feel like not a week goes by without them announcing another one. I just saw today that they're going to be doing Monster Hunter, another full art. That's really cool looking. Appa in the background. We got Porcupine, yeah, Wartime Protesters. Yeah, so they're doing apparently a Monster Hunters. I don't know if it's going to be a secret lair. I'm assuming it's a secret lair. I don't think they would do a full set off of a game like that, but I could be wrong. But it does feel like every other day they're doing new secret lairs, new Universes Beyonds, new sets being announced, and it's too much. I was a big fan of the way they did the Godzilla ones. I've said this in other videos. They were alternate versions of cards that already exist. I think that's the best way to do it. That way, if you don't want the cool, Universes Beyond art, you don't want Godzilla. There's Sokka. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. What a hit right here. I'm going to put this in the Mythic pile because this is Teferi's Protection. Excellent hit right here. Aang's Shelter. That is really cool art. I like the way this looks. That is excellent. It is technically Mythic, so I'm not wrong to put it up in the Mythic thing. So that's cool. So, all right. So there's a slot there where we can get additional Mythics. So far, this box is looking pretty good. I mean, don't know what this set's going for, I guess, right now. So I'm kind of just someone who didn't have to pay for it saying it looks good. But with the Badger Mole, like I said, the last time I saw its value, I believe that thing is up there. And then with a Teferi's Protection, can't imagine that's a bad hit. That's just always a good card to have. There we go. Suki. And, oh, Bribery. Wow. That's another good hit. This is, another Mythic. Wow, 2 in a row. Excellent hits back to back. Again, I don't know about value. I'm assuming the Teferi's Protection is going to be some value just because that card's amazing and should be played in any white commander deck that allows it. And then Bribery is another good card. So excellent for those like reprint cards, whatever that art style is called. I'm going to be very careful of those. I'm going to sleeve those right after I film this. Don't want anything to happen to those, but I'd say that's awesome. Back to back. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep that train rolling. And all right, we didn't do that, but Boiling Rock Rider. Long Fang, Twin Blades, and Ruinous Waterbending. Excellent. All right. Last pack of the middle stack. Then we'll be down to our last couple packs after this one. So there's our Mountain. Do like this full arts. That's the one thing I don't mind, is all the different full art options. Oh, there's Katara the Fearless. Excellent card. I love Katara. She's amazing. I do like, the one thing I'll say with Universes Beyond is like having the option of like the full art lands or variant lands to kind of have like that theme that you like, or maybe it was a show or game or whatever it might be. That I don't mind so much. I do just think that like having the characters in it, I'm not a big fan of. Like these are fine because it's Aang's Shelter, but it's actually Teferi's Protection. So you can run either version. That is the best way to do Universes Beyond, in my opinion. And I wish they would just continue that. Oh, there we go. Second foil rare. So we got Avatar's Wrath. Excellent. So that's 2 full rares in one box. Fire Lord Zuko. Oh, and there's 2 rares in one pack. Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop for a land. It's a rare land. Yeah, so whatever that slot is behind the rare, I might have missed a few then. Maybe I threw some rares in the uncommons. I'll look through them after this video. Obviously, me doing my great research before opening these, understanding the order of the cards and where things might be, but hey, I was just happy to get my hands on this set. I was definitely more into this series than Rob was, so he was like, hey, if you'd like to open this, feel free. I'm like, you are the man. So Toph, the Blind Bandit, followed by Airbender Ascension for a rare, and Shared Roots. There we go. We go yip yip. And there's the commons. Last couple packs. So we're at 4 mythics, but again, if we're kind of counting that, I don't know, that specialty slot, that filler slot, then really we're only at 2 mythics. So hopefully we can hit at least another 1 or 2. Here we got, ooh, Combustion Technique, and I believe this is, oh, this is an uncommon. Okay, I had to check. There's a rare Aang's Iceberg for a rare North Pole Patrol, and there's our uncommons, followed by our commons. Last couple packs. Come on, let's hit big. I mean, we did. We hit the Badger Mole Club. I think the Librarian is the next biggest hit, followed by the Wall, I believe. Again, all this is subject to change as the set gets released and prices start leveling out. There's our rare Earth King's Lieutenant. Keep all the rares there. Try to make sure the piles don't fall over. Only because we are on the last couple, and I don't want everything to get knocked over as I'm on my last 2 packs. So stagger them a little bit. All right, 6 packs left. Let's hit really big. Let's get Robbie something really good as a big thank you for supporting the channel at a time where I can't do it myself. So big shout out to him. Wolfbat. Oh wait, no, this isn't it. Never mind. I got excited. I saw the one. It's not Wall. Well, it is a mythic, so we did get another mythic. It is a cool card, but it's just a little pricey to get out. I think that this could see some commander play, but it's not probably going to be huge in standard unless I'm missing something or there's maybe a way to cheat it out or something. But I got excited for a second when I saw mythic artifact. I was hoping it was that nice indestructible Wall. Still hope. We're at 5 mythics. Let's hope for one more. Maybe we're just getting greedy now, but let's just hope for one more. Again, this is not for me, so I'm not doing this to be greedy and selfish. I just want my friend to get hooked up. We got Hakoda. I actually don't remember him from the series. Selfless Commander. Maybe I do. Probably should have rewatched this series before the set came out and I did an opening, just so everything was fresh in my mind, but it's been years. Final 4. Maybe we'll end with a bang. That last pack. That last pack's going to be the one with something huge in it. Here we go. There's our food. There's our land. And foil common. And okay. Ty Lee, the chi blocker. Ty Lee was really cool. Oh, nice. Fabled Passage. Nice land. That's really cool. I'm surprised they went with this as the art for the Fabled Passage, but hey, and technically it's an M, so that is a mythic. I don't really like counting those as a mythic slot. I think there's mythic because it's an alternate art. I don't know. Either way. So we only have 3 actual in-set cards for mythics. That's why I was hoping to get 4 of those when I said 4 at the beginning of the video. That was what I was talking about. Oh, that's cool. There is Merit Lage. Oh, it's Merit Lage. Oh, that's really cool. Does that mean Dark Depths is reprinted in this? I didn't even know that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we did get 4 mythics. We got Phoenix Fleet Airship. Nice card. Beginning of your end step, if you sacrifice a permanent this turn, create a tokenized copy of this vehicle. As long as you control it, more la la la. Yeah, cool. I love that. Of all the mythics we pulled, that's the one I stopped and read. I just figured at this point, everyone's probably aware of what's in this set. Everyone's probably cracked their own packs. All right, Mountain. There is Barrels. And, okay. No more mythics, although I did say that last pack was going to be big. So let's see if that last pack makes a liar out of me. Either way, though, thank you guys for watching. If you've made it this far, hit that like button. Do me a huge favor. Maybe subscribe. I would love to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2026. And I will do my best to make that happen by having more content, more premium stuff. So thank you guys again. Thank you, Rob. Here we go. And, all right. Last rare. Okay. We got Sokka. Oh, and a double rare pack at least. We got the Scornful Strider. Thank you guys again. I appreciate all of your support. Stay tuned. There will be more videos to come. If not, you guys have some great holidays as they come up. Take it easy.